There's the YouTubes. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're back with more Roll Quest. Yay.
Yay.
I know, we are super excited. All
It's
my
okay,
5 slots open in my bags.
Woohoo!
Soon it will open up because I'll be able to dump everything. Hello, everybody. Yeah, this is my carbuncle. I've named him Topi. We cannot name our carbuncles in game, but that doesn't mean I can't refer to him as Topi all I want. I know it sounds weird, but Scholar really opened up for me when I was allowed to have carbuncles. Don't ask me why. It's stupid, but there it is. So, we ready for roll quests?
Not yet.
Hello, Doodles. Hello, Orca.
Yes.
I have been spending the last few days melting my brain doing 3D modeling.
Yes.
I was hoping to spend a max 3 days on this. I'm not even at the 3rd mark. And it's been 3 days.
You how?
And I've been really pounding the keyboard. I think it's looking good though, so...
But this surprises you how?
The rigging's going to be insane.
Yes.
We shall see how it goes. And hopefully it will go.
That would be good.
But otherwise, not much has happened here, except for me bleeding my brains out. Trying to learn Blender, I think I've gotten past the first hurdle of the interface. There will be more, I guarantee you. There will be more. People make it look so easy. People forget that all those we make Blender look easy videos are running at 10 times the speed. Been also doing some reading more on the manuscript.
Yes.
I need to get those thumbnails out soon.
I've seen you've done at least 3 concept thumbnails.
There's 4. There's currently 4.
Okay, so you've done a 4th since.
Yeah.
Last I saw you were still at 3.
No, I'm at 4. I'm hoping to have at least 6. No more than 8. We shall see. We shall see. Ain't that right, Topi? Squeak! He goes squeak. We're just waiting on Rye to finish up here.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Baron is going to abscond with the car tomorrow.
With good reason.
Yeah, but it means we can't go have good
I know.
lunch somewhere.
I know. At least nothing outside of walking distance. And the rate you're going, maybe not inside walking distance.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I've been waking up the last couple of few days with killer headaches, and I don't know why.
Now today there is definitely going on. I've had trouble all day.
It doesn't feel like a weather pressure headache. It feels either an allergy headache or a you don't have any caffeine in your system headache. Yes, you can have caffeine withdrawals. Ask me how I know.
Yes.
But caffeine makes me, like, function and...
Just by caffeine alone.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I may need to go back onto the project of building my dad a new system.
Oh no, the temporary computer isn't working out in the long run.
It's doing better than expected, really. But there are a few things, including the fact that he'd kind of like to have a backup. Which, after this last incident, I don't blame him for.
Yeah, backups are good. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, we're in the 2 p.m. slot. I might sneak out and go get the
12 p.m.
Yeah,
unless it's really slow.
No,
Yeah.
12 p.m. 12:30.
Because I was looking on the WhatsApp, which has a delay.
But yeah, I've got a note at 4 that I've been trying to catch. But if we're in the middle of quest takes priority.
Which I'm working on.
We shall see how it goes. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be...
Started today, which is why the decorations are out.
No, I was going to talk about Baron's stream.
Oh. I was responding to the chat.
Oh. Yes, we've got a new
sweet.
holiday that's out. We'll definitely have the buns deal with that on Sunday.
Because the alternative is doing main story.
Yes. Well, don't forget, we're in the middle of a dungeon.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Now, the holiday lasts for a few times. Also, the Moogle Tome event has started.
Right.
Speaking of which, I'm going to check out what...
Too late. I'm here.
Oh. I threatened to go do something, and that's when you finish. I see how this works. Okay. And Hawker's Alley, right. We need to quiz people in Hawker's Alley.
Ah, yes.
Actually, while we're here, I'm going to poke the Moogle anyway. I should have most everything. I don't really care about the donut earring, though it is there. It's the great serpent of Ringa! Oh, God.
Oh, great. A ring now.
Oh, and I already have one, so I don't need to worry about that.
The Great Serpent?
Yes.
Huh.
I have the innocent...
Makes one of us, but I think I'm just as happy.
Oh, come on,
And
it's
I've got
hilarious.
the first 3.
I do not have the Hades barding.
You don't? Huh,
No.
I do.
Do not have the twice stricken music roll.
I do not have Early to Rise. I don't have Twice Stricken.
Or either of the
Ballroom Etiquettes?
ballroom etiquettes.
Yeah.
The casual attire coffer is not my thing.
What is it?
It opens up to a glamour set,
Uh-huh.
and it's kind of a modern thing with a...
Okay. Do you know where your towels are?
Apparently they're here. Maybe we should get some for the bathroom. But push comes to shove, we can make most of the furniture stuff.
I have the
Yes,
next
there is a
4
winged Makoti behind me.
I have the next 4 mounts.
Yeah?
And the wind-up emulja. Then it gets into the shishui stuff.
So a couple things, but nothing really standout-ish. Do not have the Bandersnatch card. Not sure where that comes from.
Same here. It's a 2-star. Don't have the crawler either.
I do not have the wind-up Numu.
Hold on. Have Hades, have 2P. Do not have the wind-up Numu. So cuddlesome it hurts. I have the Armadillo Bowler. Have the 777 Whiskers as the orchestration roll, yeah.
Ooh, that's a new item.
Eh?
For 5 tombstones. Doesn't really affect us,
Root?
but would totally affect the buns.
Ah, XP earned by the Chocobo.
Of
Okay.
which we need to get them their next Cockoroot.
Yes. Yes, they will need more onions soon.
Yeah. Oh, I think at least Peeps needs onions now.
Huh.
I just really don't want to get the onion farm up and going. I'm managing too many things as is.
Now, whose fault is that?
Yes, Clink, we've actually talked about the Halloween event. We'll probably do it off air with these two, but we'll do it with the buns on Sunday for sure.
Yeah. Well, some Sunday. Probably this one. Though it might wait a week.
Hey, Rosie. We need to talk to you. Why, yes, I know about the blending incidents. I experienced it firsthand. I was rather peckish, so I purchased some fruit from a local stall and took a few bites on my way home. Before I knew it, my vision went dark. I stood there shaking and...
Poisoned the fruit?
Look at this lovely red apple!
Yes. I think I still have post-traumatic stress syndrome from first grade on that. We can go into that story.
I stood there shaking and crying, terrified on what would happen if the darkness never faded. I thought I was alone until I heard a woman nearby howling and laughing. Fortunately, I didn't suffer long. A passing adventure cured my sight with a Nasuna, and I went about the rest of my day as though nothing had happened, but I haven't been able to look at any fruit the same way since.
At least you can look at them.
This is true. Zwinberg.
Reason chaos in the markets? I'm told the Yellow Jackets have been thoroughly investigating the matter in cooperation with the Adventurers Guild. If you're in a hurry, there's a Yellow Jacket making her rounds by way of the Fisherman's Guild. She'd be a good one to ask.
Good to know. Bainsing?
Blinding incidents? I know of them. Started with some bad fruit at a stall in the Awkers Alley. A few bites in and folks suddenly go writhing on the ground like beached sea serpents, claiming they can't see a bloody thing. Don't blame them for raising hells with the shopkeep, neither. Poor sods couldn't move an elm till the treatment came and they could see properly. Shopkeep was greatly furious about the whole ordeal, and took it up with his longtime supplier. Escalated into a real spectacle, it did. Turns out the same problem was occurring at other stalls, and with fruit from different suppliers. So it don't make sense to pin the blame on individual sellers if the whole supply chain's tainted. Even now, nobody knows what's causing it. Grim business, I tell you.
Oh dear.
Your investigation of Hawker's Alley has proven successful, but you sense there's more to be found. Seek out the Yellow Jacket on patrol, who may have further details on the blinding incidents. Yes, there is more going on here. are not going on here.
There is indeed. Yeah, I know about the treasure maps, I just never grab them, mostly because I go for a couple items and then call it a day for the Moogle event. I'm trying to think of things not to do in games so that I can do things in real life, and I'm failing miserably.
Real life? What's that?
Yeah, I know. Who'd have thunk it? I'm still waiting for action to pull up in the regalia and go, "Get in, loser! We're going raiding!" I'm like, oh god, here we go again. You know he's gonna one of these days. The only reason why
you have to get, no, we did get through the full forest.
Yeah, we've got it unlocked. We've got the whole thing. We need to go and get our weekly tokens for the gear there if we care.
Yep. Yes, we do. We do care, and we do need to.
It's just action's been a little light on raiding recently because Leo's home from school and has all the energy and none of the nap time. Yeah, being a parent is awesome. By the 12, you're Theron, Vexna, and Relia Sarnath, aren't you? The Vexna and Sarnath? It's an honor to meet the realm's vaulted heroes up close. Is there aught I can assist you with? I hear all sorts of on my rounds, so if it's information you're after, you come to the right person.
The local patrol gossip.
Oh yes, the serial blindings. They've caused terrible ruckus around here.
Cereal? I thought it was fruit.
Hush you. You know, a woman in red came this way a few moments ago and asked about the very same. I take it you two are acquainted? Ah, I thought so. I told her another incident was reported yesterday morning. The victim bought a fruit from a local vendor, took a few bites, then temporarily lost all vision, same as the rest. The vendor in question was last seen to the south of the Oculent, so I'm headed there next to follow their trail. If you're welcome to join me, it'll help your investigation. Rendezvous at the sunny Yellow Jacket. Ooh.
Urga, do you have a problem?
The good thing and bad thing about living in this household is there's plenty of matters afoot. Constantly. This is both...
Plenty of puns.
Yeah. This is both good and bad. Theron, Relia, is this man going to be alright? Oh dear, we've got a bottoms-up Lalafell here.
Yeah. Can't move.
He's paralyzed. We've got to do something. But I've no talent for healing magics, and I don't have any spine drops on me either. Perhaps an Asuna would do the trick? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Time for an Asuna.
I remember when people would bitch about having to put Asuna on their bars.
That's their problem.
Oh, back in the day.
I'm healed? I'm healed! Oh, thank the 12. And you lot, of course.
Excellent work. On behalf of the Yellow Jackets, I owe you my thanks as well. Now, I hate to ruin the mood, but I'll need you to report this to my superiors. Could you tell us what transpired here before we found you, sir?
It was awful. Just awful, I tell you. I was walking home after another arduous day at work, minding my own business, when a Lalafellin merchant suddenly called out to me. "You, my good man, look exhausted," he said. "Why not soothe your weary spirit and fill your empty belly with one of the realm's sweetest apples? You've earned it, nay, you deserve it." It was a tempting sales pitch, but I wasn't keen to gamble on potentially cursed fruit. Sensing my apprehension, he proudly declared his merchandise safe to eat. Sounded sincere enough. Even took a bite of the apple himself. No tainted fruit here, he boasted, just normal, honest-to-God's produce. He sold me the apple at a reasonable discount, and all seemed well. That is until I took my first bite, and numbness spread through my body like wildfire. I collapsed to the ground, struggling to speak a single word. The vendor and his fruit had suddenly betrayed me, and I knew not how. As I fell, a woman's shrill laughter echoed from a few yalms away, and the vendors soon followed. I never saw the woman for myself, what with the whole not being able to move business, but between her laughing fits, she'd made mention of a heart sting or some such.
Oh, you poor dear. This woman you mentioned. You're positive she spoke the word heart sting?
As surely as the wind blows. For mercy, neither she nor her vendor friend tried to steal my belongings, but they've certainly stolen my dignity. I hope those conniving charlatans get what's coming to them.
This is dangerous fruit we're dealing with. First blindness, now paralysis. But the first thing is first. I should escort this man home. If you mind to pursue the perpetrators further, they can then have care out there, all right? There's no doubt about it, then. Our thieves are at large, right here in Limsa Lomenza. Blinding toxin is simple enough to master, but it's unsettling how quickly they've learned to inflict paralysis as well. I just don't see what the purpose this all serves. Were you able to learn anything of their motives?
No.
So they take pleasure in their victim's pain, but nothing more, at least nothing more we know of. Whatever their true aim may be, we must discover it quickly before more victims suffer at their hands. A hunter must adapt to the environments if they wish to snare their prey, but I have so much to learn about this place. Still, I've tracked them this far, which is a good start. For the time being, I'd like to petition those officers in the yellow for a new information they acquire on the heart sting's whereabouts. When we come across any promising leads, I hope I can count on your support again. Hopefully your bar is moving a little.
Nearly 1 million? So, yes. About 3 or 4 more quests will do this, and each one will probably be worth more as it goes up. Yeah. 1.02 million this time. Causing problems on purpose. Oishkana seeks a word of advice.
Say, David, Relia, can you two spare a moment? I'll try to start on a positive note then. The good news is there's been no further incidents involving poisoned fruit. I should be happy about that, but it's not exactly conducive to tracking down our thieves. Despite my best attempts, my investigation is at a standstill. They ran! Relia! I bring news from the Coral Tower. A Lullafellan merchant matching the description of the fruit vendor was seen leaving the city with a Hurin woman. It seems they make for Aleport. We've increased the patrols of late, so if I had to guess, the culprits are finding it harder to operate within the city. Seems to force them to withdraw for the time being. Aleport, you say? That's on this island, isn't it? Yes, that's right. It's possible to go on foot, but there's a ferry at Fisherman's Guild who can take you there straight away. While we Yellow Jackets must continue to keep an eye on things here, it's reassuring to know that adventurers like Theron and Rylea's caliber are on the case. If you plan on pursuing the suspect, Aleport is your best bet. That said, I should get back to work. It was an honor to meet you and your friends. Thanks. Safe travels to you both, and give those crooks a good thrashing for me.
Mm-hmm. And several more quests, sadly.
The city's protectors place so much trust in your abilities. I'm lucky to have you on my side.
It's a living.
When we first sailed for Eorzea, I feared I would never see the heart sting again. But we're one step closer to bringing it home. In any event, we'd best find our way to the port town before a pair of troublemakers defiles another fruit supply. I'll go on ahead and take the ferry. Meet me in Aleport once you're ready. Doodles, you have no idea how apropos that question is. Star-Spangled Briefs from Limsa Lomenza.
I am certainly not going there.
You should have your pair in your armoire. Because it actually goes in the armoire. Heaven help us. Oh!
It will never be seen again.
That is probably for the best. Yes. Yeah, there's a Moogle quest here.
That's right.
That deals with a fisherman and his effectively jewel-encrusted jockstrap.
Because what else would it be dealing with?
Which apparently makes a great fishing lure. We try not to think about it too much. It just makes our head hurt. Yeah, the Buns have skipped to that quest chain. While it's absolutely, utterly hilarious and absolutely gills packed with lore, it takes forever.
Yeah.
There's like almost 30 of the buggers.
Something like that? I don't know if it's that large, but there's a lot, and each one involves a lot of running from place to place.
Yep. Ah, there you two are. You're a welcome sight for such unfamiliar scenery. The ferry skipper was eager to teach me about all the areas on the ride here, so I believe I have a general idea of what's what. Wouldn't want to lose my bearings on a hunt this important. I asked him about our merchants, but he said he hadn't seen a pair like that. The skipper did mention another merchant, though, one who's well versed in comings and goings of his fellow traders. If anyone sighted our unlikely duo, it's him. Let's hope it's enough to put Let's hope it's enough for us to put... Nah. Let me try that again.
Once more from the top.
Let's hope it's enough to put us on the culprit's trail again. The merchant we seek should be peddling his wares by the gate to Skull Valley, so let's start there. All the way in Skull Valley? Are you crazy? Well, they're apparently crazy. I mean, for us it's like a dancing through the tulips, but okay, the gate going out to Skull Valley, but yeah.
Okay, right.
He matches the skipper's description. I think we found our merchant. Hello, good sir.
Can I help you? Lalafell and Ahir traveling together. I've spied them. Though I'd never seen them before, they certainly made an impression. They sold some potions and elixirs to a pair of fresh-faced adventurers. On the cheap, from what I could tell. Uh-oh.
If those merchants are really our culprits, then our potions are most likely tainted with toxin.
Toxins, you say? That don't bode well. The adventurers who bought them, a marauder named Whistloom and a conjurer named Zarek, already left for their next job. Said they were escorting one of the local farmers over to Switzperch. They're good lads, the two of them. They've been making life easier for the small folk here ever since they arrived, and I'd hate to see something happen to them. Someone needs to warn them about those potions right quick.
Leave that to us. Switzperch is southeast of here, yes? Let's find them before the potion takes a hold.
Zoom!
Potions! Got your potions right here!
Asuna, got your Asuna right here.
I've been making potions all afternoon when I wasn't dealing with 3D models.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Um.
Oh dear.
This doesn't look too bad. Oh, no. Mammoths?
Mammoth!
Mammoths. I have my suspicions.
Still in your guard. We've been watched. Yes, yes we are.
I can't stop these last hiccups. Please, you must aid Whistloom. Oh, check the frog farmer. Actually, I can. That was too bloody close for comfort. Thanks for saving our arses, lass.
No problem.
Okay, now for some eating. Thank the gods you found us when you did. Those potion sellers must have swindled us. One draught of elixir was all it took to send Zarek into the most furious fit of hiccups I've ever seen. Poor bastard couldn't cast a single spell.
Yeah, hiccups would be bad for a spellcaster.
Yeah, poor bastard.
If the heart stings toxins are at work here, we should be able to cleanse them with an Asuna, just like last time.
Yes. I'm sorry, did you say... Oh, sod it. We have plenty of time to chat after Zarek stops hiccuping up a storm. I hate to ask more of you, but if you could cast Asuna on my partner, it'd be much appreciated.
Checking with him again.
Alas and Red said Asuna would cure Zarek, right? Go on then. He's stubborn and but he won't bite.
Checking with the farmer.
Embarrassing. Still the same. One Asuna.
If the heartstrings toxins are at work here, we should be able to cleanse Zarek's hiccups with Asuna. While you do, I'm going to keep watch. I have a feeling our troubles aren't over yet. No. It may be embarrassing, but it's a real problem. Here, have an Asuna.
I can speak again. Yeah, my thanks. Bloody hells. First we waste our hard-earned coin on poison potions. Now there are killer mammoths on the loose? What's the world coming to?
They're probably one and the same. Who goes there? Show yourself.
So far it looks like a dodo. Nope.
Oh me, oh my. Our spear-wielding friend is sharp of eye.
I can see why they made an impression. You're the frauds from Aleport.
Why, yes, and watching your scrawny compatriot suffer was the highlight of our evening. I admit the poison was meant to silence him, but hiccups? 'Tis comedy at its finest.
Perhaps the elixir reacted with the venom. Regardless, we've had our fill of fun from the results, so I shan't complain.
Venom? Then you must be the thieving cowards from the Passage of the Unbound.
What was your first clue?
Oh, my sweet fairy apple, you know us? I suppose that means we're famous. I can't believe it. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, I can.
Oh dear.
Indeed, I am the Passage of the Unbound's alchemist extraordinaire, the illustrious Illustrate.
Lorette, I think.
Ellerat?
Yeah.
The illustrious Ellerat. I am so very, very pleased to make your acquaintance.
That makes one of us. Kokunoa at your service. Ellerat's helping hand and master of mammoths.
Your garb is ever so familiar to me, my dear. Ah, don't tell me. You hail from that little village in Tyrol, don't you? My goodness, you've come a long way. How was the voyage? Enjoying the sights?
Up until you showed up.
Enough. You've got a lot of explaining to do, starting with the reason you took the heartstring. Is it part of your organization's grand scheme?
I'm not sure the organization has a grand scheme.
well, the apple bites back. 'Tis true that my unbound compatriots harbor lofty ambitions, yes, but I have no interest in overthrowing nations. I merely crave a mire of chaos they've promised me. I am to bring more laughter into this dreary world, what mischief, and a few handy potions at a time. Kokoa and I are having oodles of fun expanding our repertoire of toxic treats. Yet there's
Are you sure we're not in the Halloween event already?
We might be with this. There's no greater kill to our thrills than a healer who can whisk our hard work away. Unless, of course, a master of toxin even I can't cure. Oh, I do love the challenge. Now, oh no, it's a Nashu special!
Yeah.
Now, I hate to leave you, my dears, but our work here is done, and we've busy schedule to keep ahead of us. Mammoths to mend, venomous misdeeds to master. Ta-ta for now! No, wait, damn you!
Oh, that stench. Smells like a corpse just shot itself. This odor's too much to bear. Take me home to the 12-wood Whistlam. Air is clearer there.
Oh.
Oh no. Don't you dare give out on me, Zarek. We've still got a job to do.
You can do it, man. Chin up.
We mustn't keep our client waiting any longer, but we're in your debt. Thank you again for everything, Miss...
Lashkana. And these here are Theron and Rylea. Take care of each other out there. As much as I'd like to track down the Unbound, I know better than to tread further into their territory without a plan. For now, I think it's safer to return to Limsa Omenza. Back to good old Limsa.
Mm-hmm.
Run, hysterical hawker, run!
I guess the fate finished out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, it's Dark Helmet. We haven't seen him in ages.
Oh God, I'd forgotten him.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Yes. All the references to make.
Makes sense to me. Unfortunately, I don't think I've ever found that minion. I know he's out there. The helmet crab?
Yeah, I thought we had that. The minion guide is one thing I can go through.
Should have a search.
That's right.
No, I just have a Behelmed Serpent of Ronka.
Yeah. And no crabs.
Yeah, we should probably do some minion hunting at some point.
Yes.
I know we have a lot, but...
Minion and orchestration roll hunting.
We have so many minions, and yet... When's the last time we've traded out from Gillikitten and the Wind-Up Dragonette?
Never. Speaking of that sort of thing... how's the sightseeing log? 30 of 45. So we got 2/3 of them just naturally.
Nice.
And you know, there's 2 we don't have in Stormblood.
Oh dear.
Yeah, at least I'm at 60 of 62.
Thank you for your support back there, Theron, Rylea. Insuna truly does work wonders. Oh, the reason why is those 2 are sitting at the end of of Kugane Tower jump puzzle.
Never mind.
Just means I have to get on your system one day when you're not looking and just do them for you. And that... Ellerit, I can't stop thinking about what she said. My blood boils knowing that this is all some sort of sick game to her. How dare she toy with the heartstring for her own amusement? Honestly, even the youngest children in my village have more sense. Still, we did make progress. Now that the villains have revealed themselves, it'll be easier to give chase when they choose to make their next move. In any case, I'll keep you appraised of the latest news as soon as I hear it. We'll be back on the hunt before long.
Okay. Living among the deadly. Oshkana is staring wistfully into the horizon.
Oh, it's you two.
Yeah, we've been here all along.
You'll have to forgive the dour mood. I don't understand it. How is it that Ellerate and Kokonoa can so grandiosely reveal their names and identities, yet remain unable to track them down? I've been following their latest hearsay, but I haven't had much luck. Not a soul seen them since the incident with Wislem and Zurich. But that's not to say I've given up entirely. Now that they know that I'm on their trail, I suspect they're using my unfamiliarity with the island to their advantage. I dare say they're lying low outside the city. That's why I propose a trip down to Morbray Docks. Folks here often speak of it, but I've yet to go there myself, so it seems a good place as any. If you're game, I'll meet you there. Yeah, we're game. It's not that far.
I mean, we're in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, this is the 94. So there should be a 96 and a 98. Yeah, I'll make 100, no problem.
Oh, yay. And then we'll just immediately turn around and do caster.
Yes.
Because you'll at least have,
Yep.
Scummoner.
Does mean I kind of want to get everything up to about halfway through 99 to ensure the quests will get me through the rest of it. So I will need to do a bit more on Pally. And a lot more on Ninja.
Yeah, but you only have 2 out of the 5.
Yep. Yeah, well, and then everything else, just less of a deadline on those.
I mean, for taking care of the role quests.
Like I said, less of a deadline. But yeah, there's a lot to go.
I still got a lot to go on my guys.
You're ahead of me.
High-strung shipwright. Oh dear.
Yeah, okay. Where the hells could he have gone?
Ah, there you are, Theron, Aurelia. While I was waiting for you, this fellow came asking for help.
Sorry to trouble ye, but me little brother's gone missing and I could use a hand finding him. He said he wanted to see the ships I made, so I started showing him around, but next thing I knew he was gone. Lad's probably got himself lost.
Oh, that poor dear. I know we still have the heartstring to consider, but I'd like to search for this man's brother, if that's alright with you. No, that's all in the adventurer's day's work.
Mm-hmm.
Much appreciated. I'm sure we'll find him all the faster with your help.
Yeah, me thanks. My brother wouldn't say boo to a goose, so I doubt he'd leave the docks on his own. He's got a mop of red hair like mine, so you'll know him when you see him.
We'll keep an eye out. I know you're itching to search for him as well, but could I ask you to wait here in case he comes back? Let's split up so we can cover more ground. Good luck!
It ain't like me, brother, to wander off like that. With any luck, he won't have gone far.
Yes, I agree. Checking around corners.
Mm-hmm.
And behind boards.
Mm-hmm.
He's hidden himself good.
I'm not sure he hid himself.
Yeah, that is the problem.
Ah, there we go. You went the other way. From the gate.
Ah! Hey kid, you okay?
He doesn't look it.
No, he doesn't. Has me worried.
Scared? Where are you?
Looking for your brother?
Huh? You're here to take me back to my brother?
I am
You
indeed.
Get lost.
You found the little one! Oh, I'm so glad he's safe.
I just wanted to see the ships my brother was working on. I thought I could see him better from higher up, but I lost my way.
Sounds like you've had quite the adventure. But you are very brave today, so I'll tell you a little secret. Even grown-ups get lost. I happen to have an awful time learning my way around somewhere new, even with a map.
Really? I guess I'm not the only one.
Nope. A smile. We like to see those. Now, your brother's very worried about you, so can you promise me you won't go wandering off again on your own?
I promise. I should say sorry to my brother, too.
Let's take him back then.
Great then. Take him back, Chocobo back.
Whee! I was worrying myself sick over that little one. He could have fallen into the ocean for all we know.
Brother! You're lifesavers, both of you. You deserve a proper reward, but I ain't got much to offer at the moment.
Oh, we're in no need of coin. Just information if you have it. Have you seen a Hawaiian woman or a Lalafell man around the docks in recent days? One is the alchemist, the other a goldsmith. They're likely to have a few mammoths with them as well. If not, have you heard any rumors of food or drink that causes ailments when you consume them? Blindness or numbness, perhaps?
Afraid I haven't seen or heard anything or anyone like that. Sorry I couldn't be of more help to you.
That's alright. Knowing they haven't been around the docks is equally helpful.
Well, that's good at least. I'll be praying to the navigator you both find who you're looking for. Any route, the two of us ought to be heading home. Thanks again for everything. Good fortune and safe travels to you both.
Still no word of the Unbound, but at least we could help those two brothers. Children often let their curiosity guide them, which means they're naturally like to wander off on their own adventures. I don't blame the man for worrying as much as he did. Something tells me you speak from personal experience. I do, in fact. I'm the oldest sibling of the family. I can't tell you how many times I've had to search for my brothers and sisters when they were growing up. Now that I think of it, I've barely even told you about my family, or my village, or anything, really. I'd be happy to share a few stories if you'd like. The ocean view here is beautiful, so we might as well enjoy the scenery and relax a bit.
Hey then.
My people hail from the northern valleys of Dawntrail. We're a close-knit community of hunters, for the most part. Children are given spears, well, practiced ones, before they even learn to walk, and we hone our tracking skills from a very young age. Is that surprising? It seems second nature to me, but then again, I've encountered my fair share of surprises here as well. Our village rests in a veritable sea of poisonous plants and animals, so the slightest injuries can prove deadly. Thus, we believe it prudent to begin our training as early as possible. Yet no matter how skilled we might become, accidents are inevitable, and the heart sting provides vital to our survival. Not only does it produce poison, it cleanses it as well. In the right hands, it can dispel some of the deadliest natural toxins known to mankind. It even purifies the beasts we hunt. In fact, our diet consists of highly venomous creatures, ones that normally would kill a grown adult if ingested.
Oh yeah, they need this back.
The heart sting allows us to lead a quiet, peaceful life in the lands where others dare not tread. It always has. I suppose that's why I never imagined someone like Alarai would take that away from us. When I left, our village food stores were well stocked, but I can't bear the thought of my younger brothers and sisters going hungry. I must return to the heartstring as soon as I can, for their sakes. I wish to bring back their smiles and make them feel safe again, just as we did for that young boy. In any case, thanks for listening. Thinking of my home puts me in good spirits. As long as I remember who and what I'm here for, I'll be alright. I know it. I've kept you long enough. I think it's time we made our way back to Limsa, don't you think?
Of course. A nice bit of background lore.
Yes.
And maybe a place we shouldn't be too quick to visit.
Why, we could just assume it right off!
Assuming we're in White Mage, yes. Or Scholar. but as opposed to like Bard and Dragoon.
We faced worse. I'm sorry. After going to the end of the
faced worse, and I do not care to repeat Zero's spices.
Those were a toxic weapon, weren't they?
Yes.
But I'm sorry, we've been to the universe, into the universe and back. I'm like, okay.
The eating was better there.
I can tackle anything. Bring it.
Just as long as it isn't Zero's chili.
Yeah, even I didn't have the function for that one. Gyoto did, though.
Of course he did. He stirred it into submission, didn't he?
Yes. That was a much-needed reprieve, but we'll need a plan for our next destination, and soon.
Well now, fancy meeting you here.
It's good to see you two again. What brings you to Limsa Lominsa?
Nothing of import, really. Just a bit of restocking before our next job. But we happened to spot you along the way. Didn't want to miss the opportunity to greet our heroes. Our client arrived to switch perch in one piece, thanks to your timely assistance. Indeed. Well, I regret that you had to see us in such a pitiable state. We're both grateful for your aid.
Happy to help.
When last we met, you spoke of pursuing those two charlatans, did you not?
Yes, that's right. They've stolen a precious heirloom from my village, so I'm doing everything in my power to return it to its rightful place.
So that's the way of it. Bombastic as those two were, we've not seen hide nor hair of them in Aleport since. No word of any incidents like ours, either. But I have a feeling they won't stay in the shadows for long. If we sniff out any suspicious incidents while we're out and about, we'll keep you informed.
I won't say no to some extra pair of eyes around the island. I've made my base of operations here in the city, so if you hear even a peep about poisoning, you know where to find us. Well, we may not have found any leads on Eret, but we're glad to have a chance to chat. And with Wilson and Zurich on our side, things are looking up. For now, I'll keep in touch with our newfound allies. Should I hear any news from our culprits, we'll be sure to let you know.
And heck, if the brother sees anything matching the description you gave, he'll probably look you up.
Alas, it is that time.
Yes, it is time for rain. Let's get out of here.
So, Bismarck or Drowning Wench?
Drowning Wench. I need a drink after this.
And it's definitely in the rain. Out of the rain. Definitely out of the rain. Mm-hmm. I like the pumpkin with the pirate hat. That's awesome.
Is this? Oh, no?
Yeah.
The lower one. Okay.
Yes. Pumpkin with a tricorn. But yeah, we're about, what, halfway through?
I think so.
That was 94.
I think 94. So yeah, 96, 98, and 100 to go.
Yep. And how's the XP looking?
1,600,000 to go.
Oh
So
yeah.
the 98 will do it.
Considering these are giving you 1,000,000 a pop.
Yep. Well, like I said, each one is worth a little bit more. The previous one was like 900,000 and some odd.
Awesome.
This one was a little over 1,000,000.
With that said, we should call it here. I am starting to yawn. I think my brains have become official mush now.
Did you have some poisoned fruit?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
They're showing up in surprising places.
Me, fruit, this house. The most I get is bananas.
See?
With that said, it is time to call it a night. Thank you all very much for coming along. We will be back tomorrow evening for more Deep Dungeon. We might do some streaming tomorrow afternoon as we work on Biker Titan, but that's more so that we could just record us getting Biker Titan, because dang it, we are so freaking close.
Yes, we are.
And Action is biting at the bit for it, so yeah.
Well, he should.
But it's mostly for record. Go watch Baron's Unicorn Spit stream instead, because he wants to play with Unicorn Spit. Don't ask. You all have a good night. Be safe. Be well. Get a good night's sleep. And we will see you next time.
Yes, everyone, have a great night. See you here tomorrow.